Hey all, and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're going to be checking out Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle for the Nintendo Switch. This was commissioned by Demos, and it's actually my first time trying the game in general. Obviously, you know, it's shattered gaming things. People didn't know what the fuck. I'm not even sure if I still know quite what the fuck is going on, but it's got music by Grant Kirkhope, and it's essentially like a Nintendo version of the XCOM games. What is the genre, Richie? Would you call it strategy RPG?
Yes. So, hi everyone, and yeah, it's sort of strategy RPG, pretty much.
Okay.
Think of it like, well, it's XCOM. Basically, like the closest in terms of Nintendo you'd have would be Fire Emblem in terms of the strategy element, but the battle system is much more in line with something like XCOM.
Oh my god, actual voice acting and whatnot. I didn't even realise this is how the game started. I thought it was like complete fantasy of like just two worlds merging together. Is this fucking Nestor? He's got the power glove. So bad. That's not Nestor. That wasn't a Nestor quote. I know. Get off my back.
I have no idea, but basically this is the instigating act, which explains everything that is going to occur later down the line. So, you've got a massive Mario fangirl here, and she's created something which can merge two things together.
Oh no, that's a really dangerous thing to have in the hands of a child.
Very dangerous thing to have in the hands of anybody, really. But it also doesn't help that it doesn't actually work properly. Like, you use it once and it just overheats. But as I'm sure you can imagine, in a game which is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Rabbids are about to turn up and they are going to Rabbid very hard. And before Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, I thought that the Rabbids were just like the most annoying pieces of crap anybody had ever instigated into gaming. Like, they are the minions of gaming. However, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle has actually made me sort of love them a little bit, so...
You've warmed up to the concept then.
Well, it's because Mario Kingdom... What the hell was that? Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is just so funny and well put together that despite the wappy antics of all of the Rabbids, it works because you've got them mixing with the more normal, I suppose, Mushroom Kingdom and Mario characters, and sort of having that balance, having a straight man to the craziness, I think makes them a lot more bearable.
Yeah, I can understand that. So, let's dial things back a little bit. How did you feel when this was, like, first leaked? Because obviously, everything gets leaked nowadays in the gaming industry.
Obviously.
We didn't get an official announcement until, like, a couple of E3s ago, where you had Eve from Ubisoft, I forget his second name.
Guillermo.
Thank you, head of Ubisoft, I think you're fine. And he was on stage with Miyamoto for a couple of hype, like, picture-taking sessions. It was honestly quite, like, exciting and whatnot.
Oh, it was delightful. I mean, I remember when, like, the name first came out, and I was just like, okay, this is a thing that's going to happen. Not sure how I feel about this. I think that was pretty much the reaction of mostly everybody, of just confusion. And then when more stuff got kind of leaked, like the main sort of poster art, and it was Mario with a gun of some description, and everyone was just like, seriously, what the frick?
Yeah.
But that art was just like, actually, this looks quite fun. And then when they finally showed it off, it was one of those, how does this work? But it works.
Yeah, I get it sort of moments.
It was one of those, like, really lovely surprises. It was like the worst kept secret of that E3, but it was still definitely one of the highlights. And I'm very glad that the game turned out to be as fun as it did. It's a really damn good little game.
Would you say it's great for people like me who aren't particularly adept at the strategy RPG genre?
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the game, it can get quite difficult.
Well, you'd expect it to, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't say in that sense it's the most player-friendly as it could be, because some of the stuff later on is actually quite difficult to do. But it is sort of a nice, easy sort of run-in to this style of game.
Right.
And it is just really playable and really addictive. At some point I really need to get the DLC, because I did have such a fun time with the main game. It's just like, you know what, no, they deserve to get that extra money from me.
Oh yeah, the Donkey Kong DLC, which actually looks really, like, meaty, as it were.
So yeah, you had Donkey Kong Adventure for Mario Rabbids, and then you had the Octoling expansion for Splatoon 2. So yeah, I kind of need to play both of them at some point. That would be nice.
Well, stop being a cheap horse. I pay you. You can afford these things.
Oh, I know I can afford them. I just don't have the time. That's the problem.
I see, time is money, as they say. Are we going to get a bit of a tutorial battle here to take out these ne'er-do-well rabbits?
Pretty much, yes. The Ziggies.
Wow, they actually called them ne'er-do-wells. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes. But also, the Rabbid characters in this are like the best characters ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Rabbid Peach is the highlight and just steals the show entirely. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's in all, like, the promotional artwork and whatnot, especially in, like, one of the things that leaked was, like, internal documents, like, promotional stuff, like, how they should advertise the game, and so on. And it's like, a princess can be badass, and so on, and I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, definitely. And it was... Because basically the whole thing with Rabbid Peach is that she's constantly on her phone and taking selfies, and she's really vain. And it just leads to some of the most hilarious instances throughout the game. And I mean, one of the things with this is it's a really, really funny game. Like, the script is amazing.
I gotta say, it's a real looker of a game as well. It might not run at, like, 60 FPS, and I guess the textures could be a bit higher quality, but it looks very clean.
Oh yeah, it really does, and it's beautiful on the handheld mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it is because it's so clean and bright and lovely.
Yeah, for sure. It's also got music by Grant Kirkhope, which is another notch in this game's bedpost, if you will.
Oh, definitely, because I mean, he's phenomenal anyway.
Yep, and he did a live scoring of the trailer for the Donkey Kong DLC, I believe. If not last E3, the one before. Don't think about it too hard, mate. It's fine.
It was either the E3 just gone, or the E3 before, yeah.
Can I have gun? I require gun. Ooh.
Yes, you're getting good now. It's been set as an attachment.
Very nice. Okay, one dude gets the yo-yo. Peach Rabbit gets a blaster in, like, pinkish purple, magenta, if you will. And I get the Mega Man hand cannon.
Of course! It's the only way these things should roll. Although, obviously, Mario with a gun is one of those moments where you just go, how did you get away with this?
Cat videos, kind of funny given Super Mario 3D World. Also, you mentioned Mario with a gun. Yeah, that's strange, but Mario with no jumping.
Oh no, there is jumping. Just no jumping as you would normally expect.
Right, right.
Basically, the way that you jump in this game is that you run over to your party members and then jump off of them to get further.
Right. Okay, cycle through targets with the left stick, press A to shoot the selected target. Fairly simple.
Yes, shoot the guy who's completely in the open.
I'm sorry. I saw the enemy, I hit the A button, but it's fine, I got him.
Yeah, so basically the key strategy is that you want to try and position yourself in a manner where you can kill your enemies as quickly as possible.
I got you.
So you sort of want to flank them as best as you can. So you can't really do full movement and stuff at the minute. They're just teaching you as you go. But they've just taught you about the whole principle of cover. So you can hide behind cover, but also your enemies can hide behind cover. And certain blocks mean that you will stand no chance of hitting an enemy. Others will give you like a 50% chance of hitting them. And so flanking is key to getting anywhere in this.
Yeah, I will go here. I do like how the cursor and everything is just beepo. It's a nice way to keep the gameplay and, you know, the actual mechanics of the game consistent.
Exactly.
Can I go all the way over there? No, I cannot. So I shall move here first and foremost.
Yes, you can only go as far as your that blue check area.
And now it is their turn. Ooh, I can even fast forward for it. Nice. Ouch.
You can indeed.
You motherfucker. You're out in the open now.
Well, yeah, so you can... it was probably not quite far enough to get the shot you wanted, but still.
He moved around the corner as well, the fucker. Well, this is what flanking is for.
Exactly.
Right in the fucking schnoz. And he moves here, giving him like a chance to hit and whatnot. Bada bing. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, this is really like nice and easy to get into.
Oh, definitely. It's a really, really accessible game early on.
Okay, nice and healed up. Good stuff. Doodle doodle doo doodle doo. There's that grand Kirkhope banjo charm.
Yep. So the way that all the so you've got a bunch of chapters within the worlds, and within those chapters you have multiple battles, and the kind of key is that you want to effectively make sure that all of your party members survive each battle, and you try and get the battles done under par or on par, effectively.
Okay.
So in the number of turns that it sets out to get it in. Early on, you're probably going to be getting greats on that throughout, but later on, good luck.
Well, if it was like an easy challenge all the way through, it wouldn't be a video game, you know?
Yeah, it's very true.
It began the moment the rabbits teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario didn't know what the fuck. Like, all he was doing was giving Peach more kudos. To be honest, I think as of Odyssey, she has enough kudos, as is, you know?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it would be nice to have, a Super Peach Odyssey. That'd be quite fun.
Or maybe just even like a Super Princess Peach 2.
Yeah, but not as slightly offensive as Super Princess Peach initially was, in terms of, dealing with gender roles and all that jazz.
Yeah, I know, the woman uses her emotions to tackle challenges and problems and whatnot, whatever. What is that? It's like a mishmash. Rumblebee. If only there was some way you could check it out. Huh.
So I don't think you can do anything with it just yet, but you will have the ability to shortly.
Okay.
Because obviously there are multiple weapons throughout the game. It's pretty much a case of take your pick. Always go for the stronger one as you plough through.
Gotcha.
But it can vary.
I really like this world design.
It's really fun, and there's a lot of opportunity to just explore in between different battles. And you are definitely going to be wanting to pick up as many coins as possible because they are so useful.
And what do you do with them? Do you just buy items?
Well, effectively, you buy your weapons pretty much.
Ah, okay.
Because if I recall correctly, how it works is that you find the blueprints, so to speak, in the levels, and then they allow you to then purchase them in the overworld.
Gotcha. Alright, we've looked about a bit, let's move forward.
Totally fair. Although you might want to maybe try that little cannon.
I'm intrigued.
I can't remember where it takes you, but...
Who cares? Let's just get in and worry about the consequences later.
Generally, you want to just take everything that is available to you, because something will unlock by doing something.
I got you.
As you'd expect.
It's leaning a bit towards, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Series, just in terms of, like, fauna and flora and whatnot. But it's got a bit of its own original charm as well. What the hell is going on here? Why is there a giant sunflower wearing sunshades? What is that a combination of?
That would be a sunflower and some sunglasses. That's what that is a combination of.
Okay, fair enough. Like the sort of base here is very nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we've got Rabbid classism here. Interesting take.
Well, yes, because you've got Rabbid Peach and Rabbid Luigi, who seem pretty kosher in terms of, you know, knowing right and wrong, and then you've got, like, the Ziggies and stuff who just want to cause chaos.
Gotcha. Did you ever play any of, like, the Rabbids games, like Raving Rabbids or Rabbids Go Home?
Did not touch them, because I pretty much looked at them and was just like, nah, not for me.
Do you think you'd go back now that you have experience?
I don't think I would, largely because I think a lot of those Rabbids games have the sort of type of humour that is very just childish.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
And also most of them are just minigame collections, and I can't even be dealing with that, like...
Oh no! Is this a problem?
Nope, it's just getting another email.
It's a weird way to transfer emails from one system to another, just kick the fucking thing.
Well, no, they're all from FB.
Your biggest fan? Who is FB? Don't tell me.
I won't, because it's a complete and utter spoiler.
Jesus. Okay, defeat all. You can deal damage while on the move by performing a dash. Select a cell with an enemy and press A. You can also cover more ground with a team jump. Okay, we're getting a bit more complicated now.
Yes, so this is pretty much how you want to make decent progress around battlefields. So, for example, you can run into that guy and dash attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So you press A on him, and then you can... No, you've got to... With the...
Fuck. Sorry.
So basically, yeah, what you can do now, though, is you can move and dash attack him, and then put yourself in cover.
Cover around here will do.
Yes.
Nice.
So, effectively, what you tend to want to do in battles is run and hit an enemy. Then you want to go... So, run and dash attack them. Then what you want to do is, like, if you go to Rabbid Luigi... then you can jump. If you click on him, you can then jump off of Rabbid Luigi, and I'd say sit to the side of where that, well, either of the Ziggies.
Very nice. Whee!
And then you'll be able to shoot at them.
Good stuff. Shazam! Oh, that's kind of smart.
Oh yeah. So I would say that pretty much as you go throughout the game, I think you have to have Mario in your party at all times, which I suppose makes sense. But Rabbid Peach is definitely very helpful.
Gotcha.
Definitely very helpful.
Let's see. Smash him, and then go back over here, I guess?
I'd say probably if you just hide behind the breakable one to the so you're able to shoot at him directly.
Ah, yes.
Because that way you'll pretty much be able to kill him off.
Good stuff. He's out of here.
And then I would say that if you jump off of Rabbid Luigi, then you can just get a complete and easy shot on that one.
Booyah! Okay, I'm slowly learning here. These dynamic camera angles are really doing it for me, I gotta say.
They're great.
Okay, that wasn't as smooth as I would have liked, but, you know, it's throwing a lot of stuff at me now, so I just have to learn on the fly.
Yeah, and you still did it under par, so...
I didn't feel like a perfect, though, but maybe I'm just being too hard on myself.
Well, so the way that Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle does its scoring is if you get it under par and with your characters all alive, that counts as a perfect.
Oh, okay.
If you get everyone through and you're kind of on par or over par, I think it counts as a good.
Gotcha.
Or if you get it under par but somebody's died, that counts as a good. But then obviously if you do it way over par and also more characters died, then that's probably going to be like a bad or something.
Huh. I need to find this thing that turns these cards into items and whatnot, because it's... Oh no, there were coins!
There were coins. You can fly back over, so it's fine. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do that until you get to the overworld, which is not going to happen in this play session.
I thought this was the overworld. Very interesting.
Nope, this is World 1.
It's a really comfy game to play, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Extra health? What do they mean by this?
Basically what I believe that does is it gives you extra health in battle, so it's sort of like an easy mode.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure when we entered this we weren't given the option for a difficulty. So I think that's basically your route. I wouldn't go there.
Boing. Didn't mean to do that, but it was fortuitous, so whatever.
It hit him, that's what's important.
And then we bounce off, and hell, just go here, that's fine.
Yeah. You don't always have to bounce, it just depends how much movement you want to pull off in a single turn.
Yep, I got you.
So I mean, it can definitely help to bounce off of people, but you don't always have to.
Round the corner, and he's out of there. Okay, we seem to be doing better this time around, mate.
Yeah, you've kind of sussed most of your key tactics for how you get through these sorts of things. Although, you left Mario open to that.
I wasn't even aware he had a long-range weapon like that.
So yeah, different characters have different ranges in terms of their attacks.
Let's see. Then get behind cover over here, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't think it will matter too much, if only because you pretty much just need to get over that way in order to do any decent damage.
Fuck it. Balls to the walls. That's what Papa taught me, and that's how I play games. And now we can just, like, push forward a little bit, I guess.
Pretty much. I'd say you can probably bounce off of Rabbid Peach.
Ah, yeah, good point.
And then that can get you... I'd probably sit behind the big block to your left. Well, not that one, but it doesn't
You
matter.
gotta speak quicker, mate. You know how my mind works.
I know, but I'm thinking strategy here. Although it does mean that you actually get to potentially hit that guy, so...
Nice.
It works out.
This is a lot of fun.
It really, like... It was just one of those games that was just surprisingly delightfully fun. And I'm really glad that it came out and I got to play it. And I really do hope that the team do get the chance to like do a sequel and so on and so forth. Because there's so much love and attention in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you can feel it. And it's just delightful.
That's a very milquetoast kind of summation, mate. But since it's you, and you're here helping me, I'll let it slide. When can I spend coins?
Not until you leave the area. Which, as I said, got a long way to go yet.
I know. Don't worry. I feel like this thing is going to sell me sultanas for some reason.
I think it's because of how the seeds on the actual sunflower look.
Well, that and I just associate sultanas with a sunflower for some reason.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is it something to do with the packaging of sultanas, which it might be, but then, like, because I don't do sultanas, so...
Why? First of all, why to not having sultanas, but why are you attacking this guy?
Because Rabbid Peach is a little bit of a cowbag.
Fair dues.
She likes chaos, does Rabbid Peach. And, you know, as long as it looks good on her Instagram account, she doesn't really care.
Was there an actual Instagram account made for
There
Rabbid
was.
Peach? Oh, that's great.
If I recall correctly, what happened was that they effectively did a Rabbid Peach takeover of the Rabbids Instagram account. And there was just loads of pictures of Rabbid Peach posing in various manners, and it was delightfully hilarious.
Look at those cutbacks down there.
I know, if you move a little bit, then there should at some point, somewhere, I think it'll be on that bridge, you will be able to, like, zoom in on them.
Interesting. I haven't learned how to do this yet. It's pushing a box!
Yeah, no, you don't have that ability yet. That's something you don't unlock until trying to get into the second world, I want to say.
Ah, I see. So that would help, like, move cover in combat.
I don't think you can ever do it in combat, necessarily.
Ah, wasted opportunity.
But it's used for exploration and trying to get through the areas.
Okay, well, Toad isn't a horrible hybrid, which is good because we have another quick look to do after this involving Toad, so...
And that is also going to be completely and utterly delightful.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's just so cute.
You guys could probably guess what that is, but since we're recording these out of order, I couldn't tell you whether it's gone up or whether it will be going up soon.
God only knows. I mean, to be fair, we've been trying to have this recording session for what feels like weeks now.
Richie, can you not expose my balls to the world, please? I'm doing my best!
It happens.
Also, Toad's in our party now, cool.
Yes, so this is what will happen. So, one of the slight issues that I do have with Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is that the worlds can get slightly formulaic. In the sense of pretty much what you'll always have is a couple of chapters which are just sort of normal, introducing you to the enemies and so on and so forth. Go in that's quite fun. You will pretty much always end up with at least one chapter which involves taking Toad or Toadette to find the other.
Gotcha. Go in the pipe. What are you doing? Go in the pipe.
This is the other thing of it can be a little bit picky sometimes in terms of how it will respond to your movement.
That's not fair.
But it's fine because you can just go straight back in it.
Well, what am I bitching about then? Shut up, Tom.
But you do have to sit through the loading screen again, so...
Oh no, not a 2-second loading screen, however will I cope.
Yeah, I feel like they have sped that up a little bit through patches, because I do seem to recall it being somewhat slow-ish at the beginning when it first came out.
Okay.
But...
I feel like it slightly magnetises you to pipes and whatnot. Maybe that's where I was tripping up.
Yeah, it does slightly.
Oh, wow, look at this thing that I cannot use yet.
You'll get it, don't worry.
I want it now, though.
But you can't have it now. It is one of the things, once you've beaten the first world, you can leap in and out of the world a lot more easily.
Right.
So if you get a weapon, you can just go straight back out and buy it if you would like to.
I really like the look of this area. Just the water and the pretty, like, primary colours and whatnot.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Interesting. And it was a bright idea, apparently.
It was a very bright idea.
Could I have even, like, got in that pipe without clicking that thing?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Did you hear that toads don't have genders?
Yes, I have.
Which is complete bullshit, because there's a very clear fucking gender divide here.
There definitely is, but hey, who are we to, say what they are or are not?
No, I'm not, like, questioning their right to, like, self-determine what they are. I'm questioning Nintendo's, like, PR and whatnot.
Well, yeah, but this is the same company that wants us to believe that Mario is meant to be, like, 25 or something?
Yeah, no, we're dropping this conversation now, fuck that. I heard this exact quote on an episode of My Hero Academia recently. If I have 3 hours to chop a tree, I will spend 2 hours of them sharpening my axe. So prepare, essentially.
Yeah. And, oh, actually, I seem to have gotten my thing slightly off, because it looks like we might actually get the chance to go prepare and explore some of those things that you've been unlocking.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Ooh, a new GPS warp mechanism that I call sploying. Okay. Sounds kind of dirty, but whatever. Your biggest fan. I think I have an inkling of who that is.
Do you?
Wow. Okay, Benny. I wasn't trying to make a pun there, but now everyone will say I was. Sometimes I'm just talking, you know? Sometimes a tree in the woods is just a tree in the woods.
Yeah, but also sometimes, mostly with you, it's definitely a pun.
Sometimes it's a penis. What can I say? Oh, thank God, Peach is fine. Oh, it's not one of those adventures.
Yeah, Peach is okay from the off.
The Mario characters look great in this art style, I have to say.
They do. It's great. And what's also really awesome is that while, if I recall correctly, Peach doesn't join you immediately, she does join you pretty quickly in the game. I'm pretty sure that she is your first new party member that you get.
Uh-huh.
It's been a very long time since I played this game, so my memory of pretty much everything that occurs plot-wise is a bit hazy.
Uh-oh.
Other than sort of the finale moments.
Uh-oh, we have friction.
Of course we have friction, because Rabbid Peach is just going, hello, I am the most beautiful person here.
What a hobo.
Your dress is tacky.
You're wearing the same dress. Oh, like, this I think I've actually seen through, like, promotional, like, videos and whatnot.
Yeah, it was, I think, one of the bits that was shown off pretty early on. Because if I recall correctly, in sort of the first demos, they pretty much just showed the majority of the first world, and also this hub world.
Ah, look at them. Rabbids may be silly, but you get a bunch of them working towards a singular cause, and hey, you get results. Eventually.
And also, basically what happens here is that as you defeat Rabbids in the levels, that you effectively restore them to their sanity, and they warp here and are okay.
Huh.
So even though you know you're defeating them, you're saving them as you brutally murder them.
The museum. Have we been just collecting souvenirs?
You have collected, I believe, 2 weapons and a couple of souvenirs.
Okie doke.
You might have collected another weapon, but I can't quite remember.
Alright, let's just have a little walkabout here. Battle HQ. Team selection, weapon selection.
Yes, so this is where you get the chance to select your weapons.
Ooh, let's have a look. Allergic to evil, want the latest buzz in rabbit technology, feel the sting of the rumblebee. Honey damage up to, honey chance. That's pretty good. Bounce damage, oh this is just more situational then.
So I would say go with the Rumblebee.
Yeah.
Because it's got plus 20% damage against Ziggies, and you're going to be facing a lot of Ziggies in this first area.
Gotcha. Ooh.
But I would say that Bounce is quite a helpful status thing, because effectively what it does is it bounces your opponents away. It's delightful.
Damn, man. Can't afford any of these. Well, Mario's the main guy, so I'll go with that for now. I do like the Turbine. That's pretty cool.
Burn's also quite a good status ailment to make use of.
Burn's always a good status ailment, especially in, like, South Park Stick of Truth. Or am I thinking of, like, Poison or Bleed?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Well, it's coming to the Switch, mate, so...
Yeah, now I'm alright, thanks.
Oh, you snub.
Yeah, South Park's slightly too crude a sense of humour for me.
I like these. They kind of remind me of, were there statues in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon?
Yes.
Just a similar kind of rendering style.
Yeah, I agree. So you can get statues, concept art, all that good stuff as you explore.
Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's some lovely concept art in here.
Okay, I guess we have officially scattered the area, and that's all we need to do right now. I think one more battle, and we shall call it a sesh right now. So hopefully one gets dropped into our laps pretty soon.
Well, you kind of have to go back to the world to go into any next battles, and you'd have to start a new chapter.
Well...
So I would say that probably here, actually, is pretty much your best point to stop and save up.
Just in case we want to, like, come back to it at a later date?
Yes, because otherwise you're starting up the world again, and you don't want to do that. I know you just spent money on a lovely new weapon, but...
no, sorry, I'm laughing at Mario and Naruto running over here. That was an unnecessarily dirty laugh, but yeah, let's call it here. This was Mario Rabbids, or Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Very delightful. I love the graphical style. I think it suits Mario and the Rabbids. Love the music. The combat, it seems deceptively simple, but with a nice bit of edge to it, and it seems to have a little bit of depth as well. I'm kind of fiending for coins right now, and I don't know when, if ever, we'll get that Goomba down from there. If we don't, I'll have to dot the game points, but this might be one I would consider coming back to for a Let's Play. Let us know if you want to see more of this game, guys. But here's everyone who's currently pledged. Every pledge helps us to keep the group running and whatnot, and you get like a minimum of 20 minutes for a quick look and whatnot. It may or may not turn into a future playthrough, but either way, you get to see a game covered by us, which might not otherwise be covered. Thank you guys, and thank you Deimos for commissioning this. We'll see you next time for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Bye bye.